5 mobile phone shortcuts every senior must know for easy use. Ever picked up your phone, glanced at that little 3-line hamburger icon and thought, is that where I order lunch? Okay, yeah, picture this. You're settled into your favorite recliner, your trusty reading lamp glowing softly, ready to send a text to your grandson, and then you see it. A maze of symbols, buttons, and mysterious swipes. You tap one, and suddenly you're in a world of settings you've never seen before. Sounds familiar? I'm Joe, your 72-year-old buddy here on Elder's Life. And today we're diving into 5 smartphone secrets every one of us septuagenarians needs to know. By the time we're done, you'll be tapping, swiping, and sharing like the tech whiz you secretly are. All right, let's get started. So, first up, those cryptic icons. You know, the ones gear wheels for settings, arrows that look like they're launching rockets, circles chasing their own tails. A few weeks ago, I was at my book club in Oak Park when my friend Mabel tapped that share arrow on her holiday photo. Within seconds, her entire bridge group got a copy of her vacation snaps, whether they wanted them or not. It was hilarious, but also a bit mortifying for her. Here's the trick. Grab a sticky note and sketch out the 5 trickiest icons on it. Under each doodle, write one word: menu, share, settings, refresh, whatever you need to remember. Stick that note to your nightstand or tape it beside your coffee maker. Each morning, glance at it while your coffee drips. Pretty soon, those symbols won't seem like secret codes, but friendly guides. All right, moving on to the second secret, mastering the magic of touch. Now, I won't lie, screens can feel slippery, like trying to grip a bar of soap. There's no satisfying click, and those tiny buttons might as well be grains of rice. My buddy Frank down in Sarasota gave up on his touch screen altogether until he discovered touch accommodations hidden deep in his settings. He enabled tap assistance and bumped up the touch and hold delay ever so slightly. Suddenly, his phone only registered the taps he meant it to, and no more accidental app launches at the dinner table. Here's how you do it yourself. Open your settings, tap accessibility, then find touch accommodations, or touch on Android. Flip that switch, adjust the delay, and then practice for just a minute each day. Open your photos. Pick a picture of your favorite grandkid or pet and tap the same spot 10 times in a row. Nice and slow. Those drills transform your screen from a slippery fish into solid ground. Oh, and pro tip, slide your most used app abscess messages, camera, weather down, to the bottom row where your thumb naturally rests. No more stretches into the digital wilderness. Now that you've tamed those first 2 hurdles, mystery icons and fussy touch, you'll feel a spark of confidence. You might even catch yourself smiling the next time you cruise through your home screen without hesitation. And that, my friend, is exactly the feeling we're aiming for. Let me know when you're ready, and we'll dive into the next secrets. Wrangling settings and notifications, snapping and sharing photos without panic, and demystifying those app downloads and updates. All right, let's keep this conversation rolling, friend. Now that you've mastered those mystifying icons and tamed the touch screen, let's wander into the heart of your phone's control center, where volume, brightness, Bluetooth, and notifications all live, and then take a joyful stroll through snapping and sharing photos without breaking a sweat. Picture this. You're in your favorite armchair, maybe with a cozy blanket draped over your legs, and suddenly your phone buzzes like a restless bee. You glance at the screen, and there it is again, a flood of messages, reminders, even coupons you never signed up for. Okay, yeah, we've all been there. The constant ping, ping, ping feels less like connection and more like chaos. I remember when I was at my grandson's soccer game in Atlanta, cheering from the sidelines, only to have my phone scream out with coupon alerts mid-goal celebration. I missed the winning kick because I was too busy swiping away that obnoxious deal for 50% off garden tools. Here's what you do instead of letting every app throw its own little party on your screen. Corral them into one tidy place. Slide down from the top of your screen just once, not twice, which is all you really need, and you'll see your quick settings. Now, okay, this part might feel like discovering a secret room behind your refrigerator, but stick with me. Look for the little penis or the word edit hiding in the corner. Tap that, and suddenly you can pick and choose what shows up here. Drag only the essentials. Volume, brightness, do not disturb, and tuck the rest away in the shadows. When you're done, tap done or the check mark, and just like that, your most used controls are at your fingertips. No more fumbling through 5 different menus whenever you want to turn down the volume or brighten the screen to read that text from your niece in San Francisco. And those notifications, my friend, they don't have to be your boss. On the same panel, you'll find a tiny pistol icon labeled Do Not Disturb. Give it a tap, and your phone hushes all but the most important alerts, calls from family, alarms you set yourself. When you're ready to rejoin the digital world, tap it again to whisper, Silence off. It's like having a polite butler who knows exactly when to usher in your messages and when to let you enjoy your crossword puzzle in peace. All right, now that we've wrangled those settings, let's talk about capturing life's moments. Those quick snapshots of your granddaughter's laughter, your golden retriever chasing a ball, or that perfect sunset painting the horizon in shades of pink and orange. You know the drill. You open your camera app, that little camera icon on your home screen, point, and tap the shutter. But then comes the twist. Sharing that photo without accidentally sending it to the wrong person, or worse, broadcasting it to 20 people who only want grocery tips from you. So here's a little story. My friend Betty in Portland wanted to send me a picture of her famous zucchini bread, fresh out of the oven. She tapped the share button, which, if you remember from our cheat sheet, looks like a square with an arrow shooting out of it. But instead of selecting my name, she hit Email All, and suddenly my inbox was filled with 10 identical photos. Betty was mortified. I told her not to worry, but she swore she'd never click that arrow again. Poor thing. To avoid Betty's zucchini bread fiasco, try this gentle routine. After you capture your photo, look for the preview thumbnail in the corner, usually the lower left. Tap that gently, and your photo blossoms to full screen. Then, look for the share icon. Remember, that rocket arrow square. Tap it once, no double taps, and you'll see a tidy row of options. Messages, mail, maybe WhatsApp if you have it, even AirDrop if you're feeling fancy. Tap Messages, and then carefully scroll through your contacts. You can type the first few letters of your recipient's name, say Joe for Joe or Ma for Martha, and then tap the right name, when it appears. Finally, tap the little upward arrow or send, and poof, the photo glides across the airwaves right into their hands. One more wrinkle. What if you want to add a little pizzazz before sharing? Maybe draw an arrow pointing at the zucchini loaf or scribble fresh in big letters. No problem. After you've tapped that thumbnail, look for an edit or markup icon, usually a pencil or 3 dots labeled Edit. Tap that, choose Markup, and voila. You've got pens, markers, and text tools at your disposal. Draw a smiley face, circle the best part, even add a yum. When you're done, hit Done. Then tap that share icon, choose your recipient, and send. It's like sending a postcard, but without the postage. All right, you've now learned how to hush those unruly notifications and turn your camera into a simple, creative storytelling tool. You won't miss another big moment because of a surprise coupon alert. Nor will you accidentally embarrass anyone with an overly generous email all. Whenever you're ready, let me know, and we'll journey onward to the final secrets. Conquering app downloads and updates, plus one bonus trick that will tie it all together into a neat digital bow. We're building up to a full toolkit that'll turn your smartphone from a source of frustration into your favorite everyday companion. All right, friend, we've made it to the home stretch. Let's conquer that last digital dragon, installing and updating apps without breaking a sweat. Remember how downloading felt like defusing a bomb? Well, here's the gentle way. Open your App Store or Play Store, tap your little profile icon up top, and switch on Auto Update. Okay, yeah, it sounds too simple, but trust me, this one toggle means you'll never see those scary Update Now pop-ups again. Your phone quietly refreshes everything in the background while you're sipping tea or napping. No effort required. And if you ever need a new app, type its name into the search bar, tap once to install, and voila, no mysterious prompts, no hidden fees, just the one app you wanted. Now, before we wrap up, here's a little bonus secret that'll have you feeling like you've got a secret tech genie in your pocket, your voice assistant. All right, so, Hey Siri or OK Google might sound like kid stuff, but these helpers can set reminders, send texts, even read your messages aloud when your glasses are off. Try this tonight. Say, Hey Siri, remind me to call my granddaughter at 7, and watch it appear on your screen. Suddenly, you're commanding your phone without lifting a finger. Pretty neat, huh? So there you have it. 5 secrets plus one bonus trick that'll turn your smartphone from a puzzling gadget into your trusty sidekick. You've decoded the icons, mastered the touch, tamed your settings, snapped and shared like a champ, and now you've freed yourself from update drama and unlocked hands-free magic. Stick with these steps, and you'll breeze through calls, photos, and apps with a grin. If this journey lit up a aha moment for you, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to Elder's Life, and share your triumphs down below, because nothing warms my heart more than seeing fellow septuagenarians embrace the digital world. All right, friend, thanks for sticking with me. Watch these useful videos on screen.